4 zodiac signs known for being highly argumentative. Among the 12 zodiac signs, a few stand out for their exceptional ability to argue. These signs love a good debate or simply can't resist pointing out every little detail. Whatever the reason, they are the champions of confrontation. So, let's dive into the delightful, sometimes exasperating world of the most argumentative zodiac signs. Number 1. Aries. The first sign of the zodiac comes out swinging. Ruled by Mars, the planet of war, Aries is naturally confrontative. They're the zodiac's fiery warriors, always ready to charge into battle, whether it's a debate about the latest political scandal or why pineapple on pizza is a culinary abomination. Aries are known for their directness and passion. When they argue, they do so with a fiery intensity that can be both impressive and intimidating. They don't just state their point, they proclaim it, with a volume that rivals a rock concert. The thing is, Aries don't argue for the sake of it. They genuinely believe they're right, and most of the time they might be. However, their quick tempers and impatience can sometimes get the better of them. Aries can go from 0 to furious in seconds if they feel provoked. They love a good challenge, and will often argue just to see if they can outwit their opponent. But don't worry, once the argument is over, Aries is quick to forgive and forget, moving on to their next adventure with the same boundless energy. Number 2. Gemini. Next up we have Gemini, the zodiac's dual-natured debater. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, Geminis are masters of rhetoric. They possess a gift for gab that makes them formidable opponents in any argument. A Gemini can talk circles around you, and just when you think you've got them cornered, they'll switch sides and continue arguing just as convincingly from the other perspective. Geminis love mental stimulation and are drawn to debates like moths to a flame. They don't argue out of anger. For them, it's an intellectual exercise, a game of mental chess. They enjoy exploring different viewpoints and playing devil's advocate, often leaving their opponents bewildered and wondering what just happened. The duality of the Gemini nature means they can argue both passionately and dispassionately. They can detach themselves from the emotional aspect of the argument and focus purely on the intellectual challenge. This makes them highly adaptable and versatile in debates, but it can also drive their opponents crazy, as it's hard to tell where a Gemini truly stands on an issue. Number 3. Virgo. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, is the zodiac's resident perfectionist. Known for their analytical minds and attention to detail, Virgos are found at the heart of any argument, meticulously dissecting every point and counterpoint. They don't argue for the sake of arguing, though. They do it because they genuinely want to get to the bottom of things and ensure that every detail is correct. Virgos can be critical and exacting, so they point out flaws and errors that others might miss. Their arguments are well-researched and logically sound, making them tough opponents. A Virgo will come armed with facts, data, and a comprehensive analysis of the topic at hand. They argue with precision and clarity, aiming to improve and correct rather than merely to win. However, their tendency to focus on minutiae can sometimes be a double-edged sword. While their thoroughness is admirable, it can also make them seem nitpicky and overly critical. They may come across as know-it-alls, which can be frustrating for those who prefer a more relaxed approach to discussions. But at the end of the day, Virgo's intentions are usually good. They just want everything to be perfect. Number 4. Scorpio. Then we have Scorpio, the zodiac's intense and mysterious investigator. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and power, Scorpios bring a level of intensity to their arguments that is unmatched by any other sign. They're passionate, resourceful, and relentless when it comes to proving their point. Scorpios are known for their ability to see through superficial arguments and get to the heart of the matter. They're not afraid to delve deep and uncover hidden truths, which makes them formidable opponents in any debate. A Scorpio will listen quietly, analyze the situation, and then strike with a precision that can leave their opponents reeling. Their arguments are fueled by their deep emotions and desire for truth and justice. Scorpios don't shy away from difficult or taboo subjects, and they're not afraid to challenge the status quo. They argue with a conviction that is hard to shake, and their intensity can be both awe-inspiring and intimidating. However, their intensity can sometimes border on obsession. Scorpios can hold grudges and may continue an argument long after it's technically over, revisiting the issue until they're satisfied with the outcome. Their determination and persistence are admirable, but it's important for Scorpios to remember that sometimes it's okay to let things go. Conclusion. Each of these zodiac signs has its unique style to the table, from Aries' fiery passion to Gemini's intellectual agility, Virgo's meticulous critique, and Scorpio's intense investigation. While their argumentative nature can sometimes be challenging, it also brings a dynamic and engaging energy to any discussion. So, the next time you find yourself in a debate with one of these signs, enjoy the ride. It's bound to be an enlightening experience.